Hey guys, welcome back to Schneid's 15. Today we're just in the shop. I got a bunch of news for you, for all my subscribers. I haven't really been posting a lot of videos, as you guys know. I was pretty hard on it there in the early winter, but I've kind of gotten just busy and you know what, run out of some ideas. I covered a lot of stuff on the King Quad that I want it to be ready for all you guys for next summer when I'm busy being a mechanic, working on stuff myself. Now I had the time, so I'm hoping that all my Suzuki videos that maybe your ATV's parked all winter and they can help everybody out throughout the summer when there's time when I don't have time to make videos. So anyways, I went for a little drive the other day with COVID, not supposed to travel and stuff. So anyways, I ended up going for a little cruise. So you guys know I like windmills, so I just need to get out. So I went for a little drive and took some pictures. If you guys have Instagram, I made a account on there called Canadian Windmills, and I post some stuff on there that I find. Anyways, I gotta change a battery here on my camera and then we'll get going. Alright, I'm back. Damn cameras like to go through batteries. So we're just gonna take you up to the shelter here. I've been working on my truck. I got a little surprise. I was hoping to show you guys better, but I don't want to pull it out right now because of all the snow on the ground and stuff. So I've been working on it just in my tarp shelter. Everything's starting to get melted off here. As you can see, the boat and everything, I got it all banged off. I think we shoveled, it's up to my hips, which I'm not very tall, just about my hips. It was about 3 feet deep on the roof, so that was a gem to shovel. Anyways, we're gonna go in here and I'll show you what I got on my hands. So, you'll see, the truck looks a little bit different now. Got, we can't see it even, got some tow mirrors on the truck. And we got some new wheels for it, so I've been busy working on the underside of it. I was gonna paint this all black, but I ended up leaving it because it was just too hard to paint all that stuff. So I put a little bit of oil on it to darken it up. But anyways, we've been working on this fender here because it's, well, I got the inner fender out. I'm waiting on some body clips. But as you can see, my tire's pretty close to hitting there. And that's because I got some new tires for this thing. They're 20 by 12 Fuel Tritons, they're called. And I've been working on little stuff like this gap would never line up, so I just about got it right with that new fender I had to put on the truck. So I'm getting all that little stuff going, but I got these tires and rims for a nice deal. Super good condition, good tread on them. But once we get it all cleaned up, we're gonna make a better video of it. But I got these Husky flaps on the back, and I got them sticking out to keep the cops happy and keep the truck good. So the only issue is your back, you got lots of space, but your front, when I'm turning, if I'd run regular mud flaps there, they'd hit the tires. So I gotta make an offset bracket to come back, also known as a kickback mud flap. But the thing is, they make universal ones. They're about 200 bucks, but they all come across here. And I got a big seam right here that'll hit, and I'm not gonna pay 200 bucks for something I gotta alter. So what I did was made a template yesterday of around here to here and back through, and I made a bracket. So I made it all out of cardboard and got the angles right. So today we're gonna cut out the brackets, and then I'm gonna get some rubber like off my old mud flaps or something. I'm hoping he takes them off of a mat or something, and cut that out, and then I'll have mud flaps made for the front. So I'll show you guys. We're gonna head back to the garage now, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. But I took the bug deflector off, and I got the tow mirrors. I'm still waiting on an issue with this eBay seller. I ordered 2 OEM mirrors, and he sent me 1 OEM one and 1 aftermarket one, and the aftermarket one is on this side. It's completely junk. So he's gonna try and make that right for me. It's been almost a month, so I gotta contact him again. I've been really easy with the guy, but that's just me. I try and not bug people. But if I don't get back to this guy within a month, I can lose my money. But if I talk to eBay, they got a money back guarantee if the item doesn't come as described. And you know what, I hate to use that, but he sent me one OEM and one aftermarket, and the aftermarket ones, guys, are just junk. They, like, when the truck's sitting there idling, I can't even see in the mirror, they just rattle so much. But and that's why they sell for $100 a pair and not like $600 for 2 of them from Dodge. So that's why I went with used OEM ones, because I wasn't going to pay the $600, but I don't mind having used ones. Anyways, so we'll see how that goes. But I have this sheet of stainless steel. I was going to make them out of aluminum, but I was scared that from it wobbling in the wind, that it would crack, and I wanted something fairly strong. So I made these up yesterday. That follows my fender, and it sticks out, obviously. Those are just rough all around, the corners better. And then I just got it taped into place right now. That tape won't be there. They kick over the back of the over the fender, and they go down, and then I'll drill holes here and have rubber hanging down from there. So there's a left and a right. Those are my templates. I give them a quick shot of spray paint just so I could see what they look like. Some guys run them stainless or they run them black, so I just wanted to see. But anyways, we're gonna cut them out. I got this sheet of stainless for free a couple years ago. My uncle makes mufflers down in a town called Amira, Ontario. It's called Motivair Exhaust Canada. You guys should check them out. Tell him that I sent you, and I don't know if he'll give you a deal or not, but he makes some good mufflers. And if you're looking for anything for old cars and stuff, he rolls them. But what happened is that this stainless was too thick for him to roll and cut. Somebody ordered it wrong and he couldn't send it back, so he had a bunch of sheets of it. So I got a couple sheets for free, and I used it in my trailer to make a piece behind it for the 1-inch air gap around the fire, just to make it up to code. Not that I had to, but makes me sleep good at night. So that was some wood stove shielding. And then over here, oh, we got a new floor jack coming. I'm going to show you that. I got a sweet aluminum floor jack from Costco coming. That thing is old, like not crazy old, but it's old. It's had its days, and it's starting not to go up all the way. I'm not going to bother resealing it and crap. I'd just as sooner buy a new one. But for all you guys around that like antiques, as you can see, it's just a disaster in here right now because I've been working like crazy. This here, a lot of you guys probably won't know what it is, but my uncle gave it to me when I was down. I went and said hi to him. It's actually a well pump, and it came from a local farm. It's all original paint on it and stuff. So before steel pumps were cast and stuff, back in, I'm thinking this could be late 1800s, because it came from a farm that this guy's 94 years old, and he bought the farm. It was already there. I mean, obviously he didn't buy it when he was a little guy. He probably bought it when he was 20 years old or something back in the day. But anyways, it was at the farm. So give or take, that thing's, I'm going to say, I'd guarantee that it's 100 years old. But you got your handle here that pumps, and I'd love to know how they did this back in the day, how they made that like 100 years ago, how they made that so perfectly circle. And then you got your hole right there. That would normally have a metal spout coming out for your water to come out, and then there you'd have your well cylinder at the bottom. There'd be another one that would attach to this. And yeah, anyways, just something cool because I know the old guy that it came from, and I'm just really happy to own it. I love having old history pieces like that are super old. And like same with that sign, it came out of a local building. I actually dug it out of a basement. I didn't have any money, so my grandpa bought it, and then when I had money later in life, I bought it back from him. He said, well, the only reason I bought it was because you found it, and I figured I should buy it. So anyways, I ended up getting that, and that means a lot to me because it came from the town I grew up in, and just a cool piece of history. And the snow's been so deep here. I got the XRS hood up on the wall because I didn't want to crack it up. The snow was coming right over my windshield. Maybe I'll post a picture, but I couldn't believe it. I've never seen that much snow around here. So anyways, I took that off and put on my other hood because I didn't want to bang it up, because if you don't know, you can't buy those hoods anymore. And as far as the Yamaha, we're going to get into that tomorrow, or into that today. Maybe I'm going to phone the guy because I texted him, haven't got a recall or a reply yet, so I might have just missed it. He's usually really good. He's a really good guy. So anyways, I just got to touch base with him and see where that is, because it's March, and before I know it, I'm going to be back wrenching. So I'd really like to get that motor back together and get it on my boat. But for now, we're going to take the tape off these, get that on the stainless, get it cleaned off, and we're gonna start cutting out a couple mud flaps for the truck. Alright, so we just finished cutting them out. I got the one cut out. I had to make a couple alters to it, but it looks pretty damn good, guys. I had to cut this in because the tire comes right through here, so that's why this goes like this. And I mean, on a lot of aftermarket brackets you see that, but I just want to custom fit mine a little bit better than theirs. So this is a lot better so far. A lot of theirs are skinnier, so I'm wondering if I should just make this skinnier in here and out. But I like having this support here because I'm gonna use a fairly heavy mud flap. But anyways, thought I'd show you guys my temporary brake setup. So it's too high to get in the vise and too wide, so I just used a couple pieces of wood, put some angle in it, clamp it with the C-clamp to make it nice and tight, because it is just soft wood, just cedar. But for this stuff, it works pretty good. So I'm putting my first kick in on that one here that goes around the fender, and then I'll do my 90 at the end, or not my 90, but almost there. So I find I get it in place. I put a little score on it, like just so I scuff the surface, like be like I don't know, 32nd of an inch or something, and then it bends right nice on there. So I've just been using a rubber mallet and taking my time, and it goes right over. Alright guys, so I got the brackets cut out and bent into shape there. As you can see, I skipped the primer part. I had to run outside, and damn neighbors came up from the city, and ended up, their dog ended up coming over, and ended up coming into our chicken cage and killing one of our chickens. So I had to go help our chicken Shitty, as we called her, out of her misery. So we're having a beer. Cheers, Shitty, and enjoy your life up top. On the high note, we got these done. They look pretty damn good. So those are right and our left, obviously. I did mess up the one cut a little bit. It's in behind. As you can see, that one's straight right in there, and over here that one is just a little bit like that because I cut it a little bit too far. But anyways, that's just on the inside of the bracket, so it don't matter. So we had some primer around, so I primed them. I'm just gonna let them dry here. I was debating leaving them stainless, but I think it'll just pop a little bit too much. I kind of want them to blend in with the tires, so we're just going to do that, and I'm going to prime them, paint them, so even if I do get stone chips on them, it's not going to rust because it's just going to go through to stainless. So it got primer and paint, and if it does get some stone chips, that's fine. I'll just paint it again. It's not a big deal. Alright, so we are all painted up there. A couple brush strokes in that, but when I paint with a paintbrush, it makes it a lot thicker and a lot more durable, I find. So we're gonna let that dry overnight, and then we're gonna get some spray paint, and I'll spray bomb it tomorrow to get a nice smooth finish on it. Then we're gonna drill it out, get some rubber for the bottom of it, and get those things mounted. So anyways, that's about it for today's video. We'll get to mounting them. Well, probably won't mount them tomorrow, but we'll get to working on them a bit, and I'll let you guys know when, or we'll make another video of when we go to install them. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you like the channel, please give me a like and a subscribe. See ya. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and please give the channel a like and a subscribe. If my videos interest you, please click on my channel and check out my other videos.